Happy morning, children. This is the continuation of yesterday's class. Anyhow, this again continues means textual sums we are discussing. For what value of n are the nth terms of the APs 63, 65, 67, and 3, 10, 17, are equal. I said already, but understand the questions and what is asked. Again, here it is given 2 APs, and for what nth term it will be equal. It is given here equal. It means 2 APs are there. For what value of n, the nth term will be equal. That is the question asked here. So what you write is, write the first. This is the first AP. Let me consider it as capital A. Another one is small a. So the formula is same again. Here a plus n minus 1 into d. Here a plus n minus 1 d. But for a n you will apply first AP. For right hand you will apply second AP. That is here a plus n minus 1 into d means a means 63 plus n minus 1 into d. D here children try to understand here. 63 plus 2 is 65. It means 2 is the difference. Or 65 minus 63 makes 2. That is the difference. That is a plus n minus 1 into d equals. So according to this, here a is 3 plus n minus 1. D means children according to this 10 minus 3. It is 7. 17 minus 10. That is also 7. It means 63 plus n minus 1 into 2 equals 3 plus n minus 1 into 7. Now 63 let it be as it is here. Plus, here is to multiply children. Here it is 2 into n. It is 2n minus 2 into 1, 2. This is just finding the product of 2 and 10 minus 2. So 63 hold as it is plus n into 2 or 2 into n. 2 into n is 2n. Minus is there, minus. 2 into 1, 2. Here again like that, 3 hold as it is plus n into 7 or 7 into n. It is 7n minus 7 into 1, 7. So the next step 2n let it be here. 63 minus 2. 63 minus 2. Children, it is plus 61. You must know that. Will be equal to, here 7n let it be as it is. Minus 7 plus 3. No, there is plus. Minus 7 plus 3 means it is minus 4. Now let us take n to one side and numerator to another side. So 61 let it be here. Minus 4 transpose it back becomes plus 4 is equal to 7n is here only. Now shifting 2n from left hand side to the right hand side to get minus 2n. That is 61 plus 4 is 65. 7n minus 2n means it is 5n. So if you divide by 5, 5 and 5 gets cancelled. Here also divide by 5. It means 5n is equal to 65. Or n is equal to 65 divided by 5. So we get n is equal to, say 5 1s are 5 3s are. If you don't know this, show the division like this children. 5 and 65 means 5 1s are 5. 1 is the remainder. Bring down this 5. 5 3s are 15. Like this you can put 13. So it means n is equal to 13. So what is the question asked here? For what value of n, the nth term of the two APs are equal means for the nth value of 13. For what value means if the value of n is 13, then the nth term of the two APs will be equal. That is how you have to write the answer. See children, this is the answer. Now what right answer, how to write the answer means, for the question, if the value of n is 13, you can underline this because this is the answer which carries marks. If the value of n is 13, then the nth terms of the two AP is 63, 65, 67 dot 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 and so on are equal. This is the answer, children. Now we'll go to the next question. Yes, children. Here is some again. Determine the AP whose third term is 16 and the seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. So I said always, let us analyze the sum. Determine the AP whose third term is 16. So third term 16 means how we will write? Third term means we start with A3. Please learn this. Third term means A3 is equal to 16. A3 is equal to 16 means you must be knowing what? A3 is equal to 16 means A plus 2 times difference is equal to 16. Or A plus n minus 1, 3 means 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 2 times difference. Now one more is given, seventh term. Seventh term means A7. Seventh term means A7. Exceeds the fifth term. Exceeds means more. Exceeds means what? More. Exceeds the fifth term. Fifth term means A5 by 12. By 12 means like this. So this is how we have to analyze the question right down. I repeat once again. Determine the AP whose third term is 16. Third term is 16 means third term can be generalized as A3. A3 is equal to 16. A3 means what? A plus 2 times difference means 1 less than this. And one more is given and the seventh term. So seventh term means A7 is equal to exceeds the fifth term. Exceeds means more. Exceeds the fifth term. Fifth term is A5 by 12. By 12 means it is more 12. This is the meaning here. If you go on expanding this, A7 means you should know it is A plus 6 times difference is equal to A5 means A plus 4 times difference plus 12 hold as it is. Now if A is transposed to the left hand side, it becomes minus A and this here minus A gets cancelled. So better cancel in this step. Learn this. In the previous sums I taught already. So how to cancel that? Yes. Now here 6D is there. 4D shifted to left hand side, that is 6D minus 4D is equal to 12. See 6D I kept here. 4D from right hand side to left hand side shifted. So it becomes minus 4D equals this 12. 6D minus 4D means it is 2D equals 12. 2D equals 12 means what? D is equal to 12 by 2 or D is equal to 6. Now all these expressions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps are there. All these 6 steps are started from this. Previous one we did not touch only this. That's A plus 2D equals 16 is there. That you can take it now. A plus 2D is equal to 16. So we got the value of D as 6. Let us substitute there. It means A plus 2 bracket 6 is equal to 16. With this A plus 2D is 16, we have taken from the first line A3 is 16, A plus 2D is 16. That we have taken here. The A kept as it is plus 2 times difference. Difference is just no 6 before that. From the other relation. So 6 is 16. That is A plus 2 into 6 means 12 is equal to 16. In the next step, transfer this 12 to that side. That is A is equal to 16 plus 12 if it is shifted that side. It becomes minus 12. So then what? 16 minus 12 means A is equal to 4. The question asked for you here is what? Determine the AP whose third term is 16 and seventh term is something is relationship is given. What do I do? Anyhow, so A means first term, it is 4. Just now here only is that A is equal to 4. So the first term of the required AP, you must know that. Or that is A1. So A2 means A plus difference. A is 4 plus difference is 6, which is 10. 4 plus 6 is 10. Now A3 is 6 is 10, add 6, which is nothing but 16. See, A3 is equal to 16. You can check which is given in the sum itself. Determine the AP whose third term is 16 children. So third term we got as 16. Now fourth term, A4, 16 plus 6, which is nothing but 22. A5, A5 is 22 plus 6, it is 28. A6, 28 plus 6, it is 34. And A7 is 34 plus 6, which is 40. No need to find till 7th term like that and all children. It's sufficient, more than that sufficient to find with A1, A2, A3, A4. But some intention is that why we gone till A7. Because there is something relationship is given in the question. Let me check out it holds good or not. It is given here 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. You can understand 5th term is how much here children? 5th term is 28. By exceeds 12, add 12 to this. That is 28 plus 12. 28 plus 12 you will get 40. So our answer is correct. So what? Now let us conclude. Determine the AP is the question asked. Therefore, the required AP is, see the first term is A is equal to 4, comma, second term is 10, third term is 16, fourth term is 22, fifth term is 28, sixth term is 34, seventh term is 40, like that it will go on writing. This is the expected answer, again which carries 3 marks. This type of questions also can expect in the examination. Now before ending this, see children, this also it is possible for you to create, provided you have the knowledge. Please write many questions as possible. Try to get the question and answer of your own. Yes children, here is the question now, the next question. Again it is taken from the textbook. So find the 20th term from the last term of the AP 3, 8, 13, till 253. See here, the question you have to understand. The question asked here is to find out from the last term. From the last term means if that word is not there, it is as usual sum, just you will be finding the 20th term. But it's not like that. It's the reversal of that. Last term means you have to start with 253. It means, let me say now 253 is there. Behind this what term, let me find out. You can start from here. See children, 3 is there, 8 is there. What is the difference between 3 and 8? How much you added? 5 you added. It means 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. Like that, something by adding 5, somewhere you get it 253. If you go in the reverse sense, you can check these two. This 13 is there, back of 13, 8 is there. It means how you did. How to get 8 from the 13. Whether you are going to add or subtract. You must know that by subtracting, but not by adding. It means 13 is there. Preceding term if you want, you must subtract minus 5. Means 13 minus 5 is 8. Again, 8 is there, 3 is there. from 8. If you want to get the preceding term, means you have subtracted minus 5 or 2. 8 minus 5 is 3. Like that here also you have subtract 5. That means minus 5. This 253 is already there. If you subtract 253, if you subtract 5 from 253, how much you will get, children? So it is obviously how? It is 248. Because 248 plus 5 is 253. Means negative. Similarly, 248 is there. Again minus 5. We will be getting 243. Again subtract 5. We will be getting 238. Like that we will be there. So you have to change the question like this to make the question to answer easy. So find the 20th term from the last term means start with the last term. 253. Go on subtracting 5. You must know why we subtracted 5 here. You can see here. Here from left hand side, right hand side means by adding we are going to get the preceding terms. If you add, you get the next term. If you add next term, but you come back. Preceding term means you have to subtract minus. You have to do minus. That is totally minus something minus something. How much minus means you can understand from this. Because 13 minus 5 is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. Like that you have to subtract 5 from this last term. 253 is there. Subtract 5 from this means you get 248. Again subtract 5, 243. Now this is as usual substitution. So it's very simple. 20th term of this question. So let us write down the formula or 820 directly. 820 is how much, children? You must know it is a plus 19 time difference. Or you can write down the formula a is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, or 820 equals a plus 20 minus 1 into d. Then you will get this step. I have jumped 2 steps. Not like that. So 820 equals a plus 19 time difference. So again 820 is equal to what? A means this one. Don't consider the question is 3 because you already interchanged this that like this. You must know that. So a is 253 plus 19 bracket. Common difference. Common difference is, be careful children, here it's minus 5. It's not 5. You can make out here 253 minus 5 is 248. Again 248 minus 5 is 243. 243 minus 5 is 230. Like that, if you subtracting, you will be getting. Or else, the method is what? T2 minus T1. See 248 minus of this is again minus 5. 243 minus 248 again minus. Like that, you must be knowing. So the next step it becomes 820 equals 250 is what as it is. Plus into minus minus 5 9 is 45, 4 carry 9. It is 253 minus 95. So what do you get again? 253 minus 25 means say 13 minus 5. It is 8. So 4, 1 for 14. 14 9 minus 9 is 5 and 1. It means 158 is the 20th term from the last term. That is the answer. How to conclude? Therefore, in the question only answer the answer term will be there. 20th term from the last term. From the last term of the AP. What is that? 3 comma 8 comma 13 comma dot 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 till 253 is 158. Underline this one because this carries marks. 158 is the expected answer. I think it is clear, children. So this is the shortest step, and they are expected to do like this also, which carries 3 marks in the examination again. Hardly 6 steps are there. Don't go on doing page wise or half page or full page or some other method. Try to understand and try to learn this. After learn, please practice it. so that you will be developing confident. Now we'll go to the next question. Yes, children. Now here, fourth sum. Again, this is from the textbook only. The sum of fourth and eighth terms of an AP is 24, and the sum of sixth and tenth term is 44. Find the first three terms of AP. This is the question given. The question is clear, children. The sum of means what you will do? We are going to add. Sum means add, or we are going to put positive sign or plus. Sum of means plus. Sum of what and what? It is given in the sum. It is fourth and eighth term. Fourth term means what? A4. Eighth term means A8. Of an AP is 24. This is the meaning of the first sentence. That is, it is given the sum of fourth and eighth terms of an AP is 24. After reading that, you must know to write like this. You have to learn this. Sum of means addition or plus mark. Fourth and eighth term. Fourth term means A4 and eighth term means A8 equals 24. And another one is given here. And the sum of sixth and tenth term is 44. How to write, children, that one? Similarly, same type this only. Sum of means plus. What and what? Sixth and tenth term. Sixth term means A6. Tenth term means A10 equals 44. I think it's clear, children, because first one has explained very slowly. The same concept is there in the next sentence. So find the first three terms, we will see later. Always keep it in mind, children. To write AP, you need the value of A or the first term and the common difference. It means if you know the term and the common difference, you can write down that AP. So in this sum, what happens? A is not given, D is not given. Instead of that, some other relationship is given. Using this relationship, you must find out the value of A and D. Then substitute. So A4. A4 means, when you must know, it is A plus 3 times difference. A4 means A plus 3 times difference. Plus A8. A8 means what? A plus 7 times difference is equal to 24. Now A means, you must know, it is 1A. Again A means it is 1A. So 1A plus 1A. It becomes 2A. Then 3D plus 7D. Total how much? 3 plus 7. It is 10. 10 times difference. All children, but 10D is equal to 24. Let it be like this, children. Now we come to this situation. The same concept applies there. So here what? A6. What is the expansion of A6, children? Can anybody guess? Yes, it is correct. It is what? A plus 5 times difference. Then plus A10 means what? Yes, it is what? A plus 9 times difference. So is equal to 44. Keep as it is. In the next step, what? Again, A means 1A. Again, A means 1A. So 1A plus 1A. It is 2A. Again here, plus 5D plus 9D. 9D plus 5. They are like terms you can add. 9D plus 5D means it is totally 14D is equal to 44. Now we have two equations, children, with A and D. So what we'll do is, see this 2A plus 10D equals 24 is there, no? That will write here below this. Love this, children. That is 2A plus 10D is equal to 24. Just to draw a line like this. Let us subtract the second equation from first. It means to change the sign. Plus become minus, plus become minus, here plus become minus. The intention behind that is to cancel the first term 2A and 2A. It is 2A minus 2A gets cancelled. Now 14 difference minus 10D. 14D minus 10D means it is 4D is equal to 44 minus 24. Subtract it now. 4 minus 4 is 0. 4 minus 2 is 2. It means 4D is equal to 20. So D is equal to what? 20 by 4 or divided by 4. 4 and 4 gets cancelled and divided by 4 like that. So D is equal to 5. 4 1 is 4. 4 5 is 5. Put it in the box like this. That is D is equal to difference we got it as 5. Now leave some gap here, children, because this is not the continuation of this. So leave some gap here, and we'll put this value of D here. That is in the place of D. If we substitute E 5, we'll be getting the value of A. Or else we'll do here. That is what how to do. 2A plus 10D equal 24 is there. You can write down that. This is, we'll draw a line here because timing this is closed. Now what here? It is 2A plus 10D equals 24. 2A plus 10D equals 24. So apply the value of D as 5 there. So 2A let it be as it is, plus 10 bracket, D is 5 is equal to 24. Now 2A let it be as it is again. 10 into 5 is 50 is equal to 24. Minus 2A let it be as it is again is equal to 24. Transpose this plus 50 from left hand side to the right hand side so that the sign changes, or minus 50. The next step we will be getting 2A is equal to, see 50 contains negative sign, 24 contains positive sign, plus is there, minus is there, different sign. Different sign means you have to subtract. If we subtract 24 from 50, we will be getting 26. So 50 is greater or 24 is greater? 50 is greater, which contains negative sign, negative 26. So finally 2A equals minus A is equal to what? It is minus 26 upon 2. So we are getting negative 13, 2 1 2, 2 3 6, or 13 plus 26. The value of A is equal to minus 13. So the question asked here is what, children? The question asked here is find the first 3 terms of AP. Let us write the first term here. First term means A. A is minus 13. We got here, children, this is first term. Now second term, how you will get? Second term means A2. Second term is take out the first term minus 13, add the difference. Difference is here we got, it is 5, just to add it 5. So minus 13 plus 5. Minus 13 plus 5 means how much, children? It is minus 8. Now third term. Third term is how to find? Take the second term. Second term is minus 8. Then add plus 5. There is difference to be added. To get negative. So question asked here is what? Find the first 3 terms of the conclusion. Therefore, the first. Three terms of AP. are.
Okay, mobile from
The first three terms of AP are, see first term is here minus 13 children,
Oh, okay.
comma, minus 8, minus 3. Put a full stop. This is how you have to control the answer.
Okay. So,
Thank you children. See you in the tomorrow's class. Next class.